Alright, so this is a review video. I don't think I've done any of these since Star Wars Battlefront. You guys really seem to like those videos, so I'm gonna bring out with Team Fortress 2 Edition. Let's give my thoughts on the Battalion's backup. It's it's a good and all weapon if you know how to use it. What does it do again? It gives you plus 25 health, and it protects you from sentries and incoming damage by 33 to 50%. Which is insanely good and can change the battle substantially. But these are only useful in specific situations, and well, and it only works in those certain specific situations. But if you know how to use it and if you use it right, it can be a real game changer. And well, once it's used as a game changer, you might as well consider yourself lost, because there's literally no other way you're gonna win the match if this guy knows how to use it. Now then, I'm working on soldier stereotypes, and in that video, I said that the battalion's backup would be getting their own video, so that's what I'm doing now, is I'm making its own video. It's because the weapon itself is already insanely good, and like CTF, and I'm probably going to include it in the top 9 loadouts for Capture the Flag video, which I'm still in the making of right now as I speak. So expect that to happen pretty soon. Anyway, when that video does come out, please expect all the things that I say to not to be stereotypical and not exactly insanely true. Because whatever I say in those videos will not go against me at all in the comments section. Because that's basically a war zone if I say something wrong. Anyway. So the battalion's backup. Like I said before, plus 25, I'm sorry. So like I said earlier, plus 20 health, sorry about that. And it's real helpful against sentries. Now then, this can be useful in some situations, such as, well, attack and defense. If you're attacking, well, this thing will be your best friend, because 10 times out of 10 there will be like maybe 2 or 3 sentries just right at the end of the map, and you'll need some way to take care of them. That weapon will be your best friend at all times. It's kind of like the buff banner, but also not. Buff banner grants a speed buff as well as the battalion's backup. I think the only difference is mini crits, which I'll get onto that in the buff banner's own video. And the battalion's backup, I don't think I've ever had to use it. And I don't think I have a stereotype for it either. I guess these soldiers hate sentries entirely, because that's literally all it's good for, is countering sentries or any sort of class that has like explosive damage. So these soldiers hate anything that can kill them instantly. That's the only stereotype I have for these soldiers. Um, I have nothing else more to say about this. Besides that, well, it's not the best weapon in the game, and it has competition to be the best weapon in the game, but at the same time it doesn't. I have no other way to put it. Um, Maybe it's because this video is unscripted and I didn't really make a script for this video, and even if I did, I don't know how I would be able to make it, because I like to play my games as I talk. So that's something. But yeah, these soldiers just hate sentries. That's just it. Moral of the story, they hate sentries. And they like to show that through gameplay too. So most of the time you'll see these guys like running soldier, probably with the direct hit, you know, getting those epic kills and being toxic in the chat saying, "Oh, I'm better than everyone in the server." Just being generally toxic and calling the entire enemy team bad. And so, I mean, stop being toxic either way. You shouldn't be toxic either way. That's just that's just another thing that I hate. So whenever you're running soldier, having the battalions back up, don't be trash. Help out your team. And actually, one good thing about this is that not only can you counter sentries by yourself with this, it also affects other teammates. So if you're being like doused with a sentry gun, just activate this thing, and this thing will ruin the entire DPS the sentry already has. Because the sentry DPS is already like bad as it is. So I mean, pair that up with this thing, and well, you just got yourself a recipe for disaster. And that disaster is just waiting to come. And so that's all my thoughts I have on the battalion's backup. Um, Next up will probably be a video on the buff banner, base jumper, the man treads. So thank you all for watching. See you all next time. Goodbye.